What's up guys, and welcome to one of the most underrated countries in Africa. I've just landed in Burundi, right in the heart of the continent. Known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant culture, Burundi is a place I've been dying to explore. Here's the challenge. Experience the best of Burundi with just $50, covering accommodation, food, transport, and adventure. Can it be done? I'm about to find out, and you're coming with me. The clock is ticking. Our $50 adventure starts now. Let's do this. First mission: find a place to sleep without blowing the budget. Locals pointed me away from tourist hotels to a quiet neighborhood where I found Auberge de la Paix, a simple guest house. The owner, Marie, greeted me with a huge smile. We communicated with gestures and laughter, travel's universal language. The room was spotless, with a comfy bed, mosquito net, and private bathroom. The price? $18 for the night. Huge win. Marie welcomed me with fresh passion fruit juice and stories about her family. This wasn't just a transaction, it was a real connection. The local textiles and little details made the room feel special. With accommodation sorted for just $18, we've got 32 left for food and fun. Time to find some traditional Burundian food. With a roof over my head, I could finally relax and let the excitement of the day settle in. The sun was setting over the quiet streets of Burundi, painting the sky in soft pinks and golds. The gentle hum of evening life drifted through the air, promising new experiences just beyond the guest house door. As hunger set in, I knew it was time to eat like a local. The streets came alive at night, with the aroma of sizzling meats and spices wafting from every corner. Vendors called out, their stalls glowing under strings of bare bulbs, each one offering a different taste of Burundian cuisine. I wandered until I found a bustling outdoor eatery packed with Burundians, always a good sign when you're searching for authentic flavors. The laughter and chatter of families and friends filled the air, and the clatter of plates and cutlery was a symphony of anticipation. Unsure what to order, I simply pointed at a neighbor's plate piled high with vibrant colors and textures. Moments later, my own plate arrived. A mountain of fluffy rice, creamy beans, rich beef stew, golden fried plantains, and sautéed greens, all served outdoors under the stars. The first bite was a revelation. The beef was tender and slow-cooked, the beans smooth and comforting, the plantains sweet and caramelized, and the greens fresh and earthy. A fiery chili sauce on the side added just the right amount of heat, waking up my taste buds with every mouthful. The atmosphere was electric, with everyone sharing food and laughter. Strangers became friends over shared dishes, and the sense of community was as nourishing as the meal itself. Children darted between tables, and the air was filled with stories and smiles. When it came time to pay, I was amazed. The cost? Less than $4 for a feast that could easily feed 2 people. It was a reminder that some of the best meals in the world don't have to break the bank. This meal was more than just food. It was a cultural experience, a window into the heart of Burundi. Sharing a table with locals, I felt welcomed into their world, if only for an evening. The flavors, the laughter, and the warmth of the people made it unforgettable. Our budget is looking great. 18 for the room, 4 for dinner. Every franc spent here felt like an investment in memories, not just sustenance. I jotted down the numbers, feeling grateful for the simplicity and generosity of this place. With $28 left, tomorrow's adventure is set. Lake Tanganyika awaits. The promise of new sights and stories lingers in the air, and I can't wait to see what the next day brings beside the legendary waters of Africa's second deepest lake. This is what travel is all about. Stepping out of your comfort zone, tasting the unfamiliar, and finding joy in the simple moments. Let's keep going, because the journey is just beginning. Good morning. Today, I'm waking up to the gentle sounds of waves lapping against the shore, and the golden sun rising over the horizon of Lake Tanganyika. There's a certain magic in the air as the first light dances across the water, painting everything in hues of orange and pink. It's the kind of morning that makes you feel grateful to be alive and eager to see what adventures the day will bring. Today, we're heading to the legendary Lake Tanganyika with $28 left in our pocket. Every dollar counts, so I'm planning my day carefully, making sure I get the most out of every experience without breaking the bank. There's a sense of excitement in budgeting for travel. It's like a game, seeing how much you can discover with limited resources. The lake is absolutely breathtaking. Crystal clear water that shimmers in the sunlight, golden sand stretching along the shore, and majestic mountains rising in the distance. It's hard to believe that this is the world's second deepest and longest freshwater lake, a true natural wonder that feels almost untouched by time. The scenery here is so stunning. It's easy to lose yourself in the moment and forget about everything else. I paid less than $1 to access Saga Plage, a popular local beach that's buzzing with energy. Families gather here to swim, play, and enjoy the sunshine. The laughter of children mixes with the rhythmic sound of the waves, creating a joyful soundtrack to the day. It's a place where locals and travelers alike come together to celebrate the simple pleasures of life. Swimming in the world's longest freshwater lake was surreal. The water is so clear and refreshing it feels like you're floating in a giant, natural swimming pool. As I drifted on my back, I watched the clouds drift by and felt completely at peace. There's something about being in the water here that makes you feel connected to nature in a profound way. Later, I met Pascal, a friendly local fisherman, who offered to take me on a 30-minute boat ride for just $5. We shook hands, and I climbed into his wooden pirogue, eager to see the lake from a new perspective. Pascal's warm smile and easygoing nature made me feel instantly welcome. Gliding across the water, Pascal shared stories about life on the lake, a true glimpse into Burundian culture. He spoke of early mornings spent fishing, the challenges and joys of his work, and the deep connection his community has with the lake. Listening to him, I realized that Lake Tanganyika isn't just a body of water, it's a lifeline for so many people, shaping their daily lives and traditions. Afterward, I grabbed freshly grilled fish for $2.50, eaten right on the shore. The aroma of the fish sizzling over charcoal was irresistible, and the taste was even better. Simple, flavorful, and incredibly fresh. Eating with my hands, surrounded by the sounds and sights of the lake, made the meal feel like a true feast. Total spent for the day, $8.50. It's amazing how much you can experience here without spending a fortune. Every dollar goes a long way, and each expense feels like an investment in unforgettable memories. Our running total, $30.50. Keeping track of my budget has become a daily ritual, and it's satisfying to see how far I've come on this journey. It's proof that adventure doesn't have to be expensive. Lake Tanganyika isn't just a lake, it's the heart of Bujumbura's social life. On weekends, the shoreline comes alive with music, laughter, and the vibrant energy of people coming together. It's a place where stories are shared, friendships are made, and memories are created. I spent the afternoon relaxing, soaking up the atmosphere, and watching the world go by. There's a sense of timelessness here, as if the worries of everyday life are left behind the moment you step onto the sand. The gentle breeze, the warmth of the sun, and the laughter of those around me made it a perfect day. We still have almost $20 left. That means there's plenty more to explore and experience in this incredible city. Every day brings new surprises, and I can't wait to see what's next. Next up, the Central Market. From the tranquil beauty of Lake Tanganyika to the bustling energy of the city, the adventure continues. Let's see what treasures and stories await us there. With $19.50 left in my pocket, I stepped into the heart of Bujumbura's Central Market, a sprawling, energetic maze that instantly overwhelmed my senses. The air was thick with the aroma of spices, the chatter of vendors, and the vibrant colors of fabrics and produce. Every corner seemed to pulse with life, and I could feel the city's heartbeat in the rhythm of footsteps and laughter all around me. This wasn't just a place to shop, it was a living, breathing tapestry of Burundian culture. My mission was clear: find authentic, handmade souvenirs for around $10. But as I wandered through the labyrinth of stalls, I realized the real treasure was the experience itself. Each vendor had a story, and every item on display was crafted with care and tradition. The market was a showcase of local talent, from intricate beadwork to hand-carved wooden sculptures, and I was determined to bring home something truly special. That's when I met Chantal, a skilled basket weaver whose hands moved with practiced grace. She explained how each basket takes hours to make, using techniques passed down through generations. After some friendly bargaining and a few shared laughs, I purchased a beautiful, medium-sized basket for $6. It wasn't just a souvenir, it was a piece of Chantal's story, woven with pride and tradition. Next, I was drawn to a stall displaying wooden bracelets, each one unique and crafted from local wood. The artisan showed me how he carves each piece by hand, infusing them with patterns inspired by Burundian heritage. For about $1.50, I picked out a bracelet that felt like a small piece of the market itself. Simple, beautiful, and full of character. With a couple bucks left, I couldn't resist the tempting smells wafting from the food stalls. I grabbed a handful of roasted peanuts and a freshly grilled ear of corn, savoring the flavors as I wandered. These simple snacks were more than just food. They were a taste of daily life in Bujumbura, shared with locals who greeted me with warm smiles and curious questions. The market is more than a place to buy things, it's the city's beating heart, where stories are exchanged as often as goods. Here, every transaction is a conversation, and every purchase supports a family, a craft, a tradition. The energy is infectious, and I found myself swept up in the excitement, eager to see what else I could discover. After tallying up my finds, I realized I'd spent just $8.50, well under my $10 goal. That brought our trip total to $39, leaving me with $11 to spare. It was a small victory, but it felt huge in a place where every dollar goes a long way. With $11 left, I felt a sense of accomplishment and gratitude. Not only had I found meaningful souvenirs and delicious snacks, but I'd also connected with the people who make this market so special. Their warmth and hospitality turned a simple shopping trip into an unforgettable adventure. From unique souvenirs to tasty street food, supporting local artisans made the experience truly memorable. Every purchase felt like a small way to give back to the community that welcomed me so openly. The final piece of the puzzle, how I got around on a budget. Navigating Bujumbura's busy streets was an adventure in itself, and I can't wait to share my tips for affordable transportation. Looking back, the Central Market was a highlight of my journey, chaotic, vibrant, and absolutely full of life. It's a place where every sense is awakened, and every moment is a chance to connect with the soul of the city. As the sun set over Bujumbura, I left the market with a full heart, a lighter wallet, and memories I'll cherish forever. Time to wrap up our journey. Transportation in Bujumbura? I traveled like a local, on moto taxis and shared minibuses. Moto taxis are everywhere. Just flag one down, agree on a price, and hop on. My first ride to the lake cost just over $1, and it was a thrilling way to see the city. For longer trips, I squeezed into shared minibuses, 25 cents a ride. These rides were more than transport. They were a window into daily life. Over 2 days, I spent about $5.50 on all my rides. Final budget check, $44.50 for the whole adventure. We came in under budget, with $5.50 to spare. Burundi proved you don't need much to have an unforgettable journey. The people, the culture, and the spirit here are priceless. That's a wrap on our $50 challenge in Burundi. From a cozy guest house to feasting, exploring, and connecting with locals, we did it all, and under budget. This trip was about more than money, it was about discovery and connection. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit subscribe and join me for more journeys around the world. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video.